everybody. Rodney here with Cleaves Tech, and just wanted to make a quick video about the newest model from Stability AI. They announced Stable Diffusion 3 today, and as with all their recent models, this one will be released for everyone for non-commercial use. But if you want to use it for commercial use, you will need a membership with Stability AI. They are currently accepting signups for people to test, and I will include a link to this in the description. So I've gone through all the images examples that I could find online that have been posted that were not on their news blog post here, which you can go to and you can look through these. So I won't be going through each of these images. Now, they say the understanding of prompts have gotten much better with this model. They claim greatly improved performance in multi-subject prompts, image quality, and spelling abilities. That'll be one of the big ones, is spelling abilities, in my opinion. So let's dive into some of the images that were posted elsewhere that I've dug up and looked through those. Okay, so this is one of the ones that I found pretty interesting. So the prompt, I guess, on this one was 3 transparent glass bottles on a wooden table. The one on the left has red liquid and then the number 1. The one in the middle has blue liquid and the number 2. And the one on the right has green liquid and number 3, which it did very well there. I would say it fully understands what it was doing. Of course, the question is, how many prompts did that take? I don't know. Prompt for this was a photo of a 90s desktop computer on a work desk. On the computer screen, it says welcome. On the wall in the background, we see beautiful graffiti with the text SD3, very large on the wall. I'd say that did pretty good for that one. And like I said, the biggest thing for any of these is how many attempts did it take? I mean, I don't expect that it's going to get these probably on the first attempts. This one here, we have resting on the kitchen table is an embroidered cloth with the text good night and an embroidered baby tiger. Next to the cloth, there's a lit candle. The lighting is dim and dramatic. Our next image I found was a night photo of a sports car with text SD3 on the side. The car is on a racetrack at high speed, a huge sign with the text faster. Now for the next one I came across was a horse balancing on top of a colorful ball in a field with green grass and a mountain in the background. Next one was anime style illustration of a newsstand on top of a small grassy hill. On top of the newsstand we see the text, "It's here." In the background we see a big rain approaching. The text is the interesting one for me. I want to see better text integration when it comes to these prompts, because that's one thing that so far really none of them have gotten perfect or even great. I mean, there's been major advances, but not as far as I'd like to see. This one is a colorful alcohol ink painting that showcases modern art through an abstract and colorful background, resembling marble texture. It's perfect for modern banners and offers ethereal touch to graphic design. And we have another one here. Trees photographed under the Milky Way, the moon and twilight shine on the valley, the sun, the full moon appears in the sky, and the twilight glow can be seen. A magazine on a glass table. The magazine has the text "Incredible" on the cover. The table is in the center of a comfortable room with 2 very cozy purple sofas. And we have this one, a professional photo of a silhouette of a fighter throwing a punch, professional sport showing strength. The environment is dark with only a backlight that illuminates the fighter. There is smoke in the environment, creating sports hall atmosphere. And then, last but not least of the ones that I'm going to show here that I've come across, a wide photo of a shipwreck on the beach, lots of rust and moss on the ship, contrasting with beautiful blue ocean water and peace. And the peace that the beauty of nature convey. The big waves are magnificent and touch the ship. So overall, I have to say these images are pretty good, but of course the biggest question will be, how many times does it take you to get the results that you want? That's always my biggest question. These are some of the ones with the text and understanding. Like this was one of the big ones for me, for understanding the prompt. If that can do that with only a few attempts, then that would be a major improvement in my view. Now, as far as any of the technical details, they really haven't released much on that yet, what requirements will be and everything like that. So if you want to get early access to it, you can sign up. I will include the link on where to sign up for the wait list. Hopefully we'll see this out pretty soon. Thanks for watching, and I hope you have a great day.